one of the few things that I do on the side. I'm one of the promoters of the web mission to promote the Belgian web tech and mobile entrepreneurship abroad, and I'm also part of the council of the Beta Group. The first thing I have to say about my vision is that there are some bad news. I wear glasses, so my vision is not that good. I have a slight problem. I don't see. Excuse me? In the picture, come close. But it's not only my glasses that what my vision. It's also my culture. It is my attention span, which gets reduced every day. And it's also the conversations and the relationships I build that are shaping every day that vision. So it's an evolving vision, consistent but changing over time. But the good thing is that there are also some good news. And it's that I'm a mobile internet junkie. I'm completely addicted to it. My best shots come through social media, and those that suffer my Twitter know that I use it a lot. So I get a lot of those throughout the day. As any good junkie, I can justify and turn into logic my addiction and point at the bright future of mobile because of what I think are the two main factors. The first one is the ubiquity of it. Everywhere I am, I can get what I want. It doesn't matter where I am, basically, except in some remote parts of the countryside where I'll never go. I can just pick up my telephone. I want to speak to somebody, I call it. I want to have a asynchronous conversation, I send a tweet, I send an SMS. I want to search for something on the internet, I open my browser, and I look for it. Even on the way here, I was walking on the street, I had a problem with my presentation that was not playing good. So on my way here, I was walking and searching at the same time on my mobile for the solution. And I found it. So that's one of the first ones. The second one is, whoops. Instant gratification. What I want it now. I don't want it later, I want it now. And it means that I get a lot of small shots of physical satisfaction throughout the day. It really is for me something physical. That's why I chose this picture, this little video of a movie called Breaking for a Dream. It shows the physical part of it. It really is something like a shot. I do want to do something, I do it, I'm immediately rewarded. And I think that's a very powerful element that depicts one of the bright future for mobile. But what is the key to the future of mobile? What is the holy grail that will offer the solution to all these different discussions we're having about HTML5 or Flash, different operating systems, screen resolutions? Where is the key that will solve all these problems? I'm sorry, it's not technology, it's people. People use the technology and they use it in the way they want to do it. And they are the ones that define, the users define the future. And these users define this future building on each other. They're building on their relationships and their conversations, which mobile multiplies. Mobile is a multiplier of conversations, and with it, it creates more, it allows us to have much more relationships, many more relationships, and much stronger relationships. First difference we have to consider is that people are not machines, so they're not binary. And because of that, there's no right or wrong. There's not one single way of doing the right thing. There's many ways of doing the right thing. So whatever it is, we have many different futures ahead of us. They're all different. And the obsession with technology as the building blocks can be very damaged. It can damage a lot the product that we're building. It is lots of fun, it is great to go through the suffering of having a problem, figuring out how to solve it and actually do it. But the users couldn't care less. It is something that is very personal, that you get all the satisfaction stays with yourself. It can have if you obsess with these building blocks, with the technology itself instead of its use, you're going to end up having a problem with the product that is not going to be basically used or liked. There's a very good example of touch and multi-touch gestures of technology, and it's something that I feel sometimes that the technology is thrown at me like that. It's a punch in the face. I know I do it also sometimes to other people that are not as geeky as I am. So, but the main difference I think is that even if we all have the same technology, we don't use it in the same way. We all have pencils, but very few of us can do stuff like Leonardo da Vinci did. And not even with our smartphones. So regarding the future of mobile, I'm a bit like this monkey. I'm just waiting to see what happens. I have no clue further than what I've said. And the only difference with me and this monkey is that I use my opposable thumbs to tweet instead of doing other things. So this was my vision. What is yours? What is your vision? Seriously. What do you think is the mobile future?
They got old monkeys.
Yeah. You want the mic?
I think there will be more integration from everything around you in the house, in the car, with your mobile.
Come on, Will. There's lots of people here. You already have had coffee. Jacob.
Another question is just one mobile, one person, the future, or having more mobiles for one person?
The future.
My answer.
5.
Why?
I have two. Why do I have two? Because I have two different nationalities, two different countries where I work, and I use it for different things.
Why don't you have one with two different channels?
You find me an iPhone 4G that
That's
has
the
two
future. Is that the
SIM
future?
cards.
The future?
I'll get it.
I think we have to stop.
Yves, micro. Anders hoor ik je niet.
I think we have to stop thinking two dimensions. The world isn't flat, and we have to make mobile more immersive and more about what's about around us. So we have to stop thinking in two dimensions. Why is it everything we use in mobile flat? The world isn't flat, we're 3D, so let's start thinking about that.
I found it odd that when we're talking about mobile, we're talking about the mobile device. According to me, it's about anything but the device. It's about what you can access through devices while you are mobile on the road. You could enter the room without a mobile phone and the room could respond to you. So this is still the future in mobile, and I think we will truly be mobile when everything around you that can respond to you being there, not just your phone which is just coming along with you.
I may be a little old, but that sounds like poltergeist. Nobody else? Well, it's time for Litric to run the show. Thanks a lot for your attention.